Y'all, technically you need a reservation in here, but we just got in. It is hot, hot, hot. So we got in. Thank you. Yes, we got in. Honey, yes. All right. Hey,
Hi, how are y'all?
We're good, thank you. Yay. All right, y'all. So we in here in the exclusive VIP. Everybody don't get to come back here, but we do. All right. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. I'm loving it. So, all right. This is the menu. So we up and through, honey. STK. Exclusive VIP. Nobody in here but me and Bae. All right, so let me see what's on the menu. See what I'm gonna chomp down on, and I'm gonna come back to y'all in a few. Y'all, that food was it was fire. That food was fire. Bae, how was it? Tell the truth. How was your crab cake? Is it better than any other ones, or it's up under? It ain't better than Papa Do's
crab cake.
Bae had the crab cake. I had a it was little, but it was big. What? That ribeye. I had the ribeye, but it was good. Okay, the bill came up about $250. Honestly, it was good, but it's just sitting there around those folk, honey. We was next to this couple, and when he went, she said, I thought that was the code for the damn meal. I didn't know that was the price. She said, well, I thought that was the code for steak. He said, yo, your steak is $109 and his steak is $120. That man pulled out his dang old calculator, honey. Every time she ordered something, he added up. He was like, where you got me at? It was so cute. It was so cute, but it was so funny, y'all. Sometimes you just got to treat yourself. Now, fortunately for me, Bae always treated me, okay? Girl eat like this 24/7. But for others who can't afford that meal all the time, do it sometime. At least once a year, your birthday, Valentine's Day, Christmas, whatever. But celebrate yourself. Celebrate each other, man, and be in gratitude that you can even sit at that table and you can even eat and pay that bill. Like, just be in gratitude, and it'll come back. It come and go. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Give and take, push pull. Stay in that frequency right there. Everything you spend out gonna come back to you, multiplied, right? Ain't that how Bae do? Bae, ain't that how you do? Bae say yes. But anywho, yeah, we finna get ready to get on the road, go back home, because this ain't nowhere near where we stay. Sighren, where all my gems at? Hey, my gems, and happy whatever day of the week it is for you. For me, it is Friday, and I'm taking my hair down because I'm getting ready to put some oil on it, and I'm going to braid it down up under a wig, y'all. Yes, I am. So that's what I'm doing. What y'all doing today? Child, because leave it up to me, honey. Y'all be too busy, y'all. So I got some busy gems. Okay? Too busy to say Happy New Year. Too busy to say Merry Christmas because they know they celebrate that holiday. Child, listen, y'all. So anywho, yeah, that's what I'm getting ready to do today. I just came back from taking a pooch for a walk. It's early in the morning. I had to order my washer and dryer, so that should be here next week, Tuesday, I think. As a matter of fact, I need to call them and see if they can bring it on Monday. But yeah, I'm excited about that because I'm so ready to wash, okay? I haven't washed anything since we've been here in Texas. And I ordered all of my detergent and all of that. As a matter of fact, I ordered all of that. So that should be here like today, I think. So yeah. Tomorrow, I'm going to be going to the farmer's market, y'all. So be ready. Because when I call y'all, be ready. I'm not waiting or none of that. Y'all be ready when I call y'all. That's where I'm going to get like my fruit, my vegetables and stuff from. Because a lot of this stuff be GMO, you know, in a grocery store. So I'm gonna be shopping, and I'm so glad, like, Spirit really led me to move here, y'all. I feel so grateful. It's just like everything feels really good, you know, whatever to come, good, bad, and ugly, you know, I'm grateful for it. And now I have a farmer's market of people who actually grow their own vegetables, fruits, herbs, all of that stuff, like, and they come and they sell it. They have a little spot where they can sell their little stuff, honey. They don't get it put in a grocery store, but every Saturday and Sunday they got a little spot where they could go sell and make their little coins. And of course I'm going to be there, and I'm going to be, you know, showing y'all the product and what I get, and, you know, going over how to look for fresh goods. And, you know, because the grocery store, they be having them stuff from vegetables that the rats done ate through, honey. You got rat teeth and claws all in your potatoes and stuff. Don't nobody want, you know, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Is it all poison? Probably, but I always tell you guys, pick the least poison. So I'm excited about that, y'all. I'm going to have a really good time out there doing that. I'm getting ready to drink my copper water. You guys can do your own research as to what the benefits of drinking copper water is. This is a actual 100% copper mug. I used to sell these on my website back in like 2020. I used to sell a lot of products, y'all. This was before I started making a lot of my products. I would just have beneficial products like gemstones and, you know, mugs like this. If you can, especially for those of you who are a little bit more seasoned, okay? Because as we get seasoned, we tend to lose a lot of our natural minerals, okay? See if you could not, a lot of people would say 100% copper as in color. It's the color copper. You want it to be made out of 100% copper. This is made out of 100% copper. This is not just the color copper. This is a copper mug. So if you could find a genuine copper mug, this year, I think I may. I'm gonna see if I can reach out to my vendor who I was at before and see if I can get some. I will list them on the website for those of you. There are a lot of beneficial properties of drinking this water, okay? I let it sit overnight. I put a little lid on it like this. I let it sit overnight, and it's the first thing I drink in the morning. Like I say, do your own research. I don't have time. This is just a vlog, okay? If you want to know more, come to my seminars. I educate you on all this stuff, okay? And like I said, I have some things about me that I'm still working on, y'all, okay? I'm still working on this thyroid issue, working on healing that and things of that nature, y'all. I'm still working on my own, you know, issues. I had the swelling of the leg. Remember I told you I was going to the doctor. I was able to correct that. So it's just one issue at a time. We was mainly focusing on Bay, but it's my turn now. So yeah, I'm starting with my copper water. I only do this for a limited time. You don't do it every day, okay? Eventually your arse will turn copper, okay? But yeah, look up the benefits of copper, taking either copper. I don't recommend taking it. I would say this would be the best way to get genuine copper. There's a lot of people out there who sell like copper and all of the, that sell copper drinks and things of that nature, mineral lists, and all I say, this is the best way to get it, honey. This is the best way to get it. But yeah, so this will be my first time showing y'all, but for those of you who have been with me since like 2019, y'all already know this is a signature. This is a staple. So let me go ahead and finish with my copper water. Let me go ahead and get ready to braid this hair down and grease it down and stuff and get it ready to go up under the wig chair. All right, y'all, so this is the wig right here. It is a part wig, y'all, okay? So I will be leaving out some of my hair. I've never had a wig like this before. It does have these little clamps inside, and it does have a drawstring back here, and it does have some combs on the side. So I'm trying to see how it is I'm gonna part my hair and what I'm gonna leave out. I don't know. So I don't know. I'm thinking maybe I'll leave out like right up in here. Okay, I don't know how far back I want to go with this leave out, honey. I don't know. Okay, so maybe I'll leave out this right here. So let me figure this out, y'all, and then I'm gonna come back and show y'all. My only concern is that when it comes to the leave out, you know, all that heat, I don't want to put too much heat on it. So yeah, no. All right, so yeah. This is where we at with it, y'all. I'm gonna figure this out, and then I'm gonna be back, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all the finished product. All right, don't be talking about me. I know y'all already saying, "Oh, Sighren, child, you know you ain't the best when it comes to wigs, honey. Do you want to trust that old leave-out process out? We know that thing will be crunchy and munchy on top of that wig." All right, y'all. So this is the hair. I clipped it in. Okay. Ooh, it feels a little cray. This is what it looks like. It is actually 24 inches. I didn't know it was that long. This one here, I love. This is by Remington. I got this from Target. I love because it really does makes the hair feel so good. Okay. So yeah, this is just something. I like that it's quick and it's easy. You know what I'm saying? So as I'm flat ironing the front, you see I love this Remington because it really does help the natural oils in the hair to kind of come to the forefront and protect the hair. So this is why I love this flat iron. And like I said, I got it from Target, y'all. Y'all see that? It has the hair so shiny, y'all. I love this flat iron here. You see? So that's what it's gonna look like. You see that? So I can, you know, period. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm doing, right? Period. There we go, y'all. Real quick, your girl hair is done. And y'all ain't gotta be like, Sighren, girl. Sighren. I know y'all be going off on me. And like I said, I love a nice natural look. So this is what it's looking like up and through, y'all. This is the most I'm gonna give you, all right? I am not the one to be, oh, edges on point, fleek. Because I'm a grown woman. And I know y'all probably saying, look, Sighren, just because you grown, that don't mean your hair gotta be a mess. And y'all right on that. Y'all right, I'm gonna give y'all that. But my thing is, I'm not into baby hairs, okay? My baby hairs gonna do what they do naturally. I'm not into all that glued to my forehead, y'all. For me, it looks childish, okay? And it looks ghetto, okay? Ghetto. I don't care how neat the baby hairs are, it looks ghetto. For me, this gives a grown woman. This gives a very mature woman. This gives a woman who's very sincere about her business and her lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to have nothing glued down to my forehead, you know, for y'all to feel like I got my hair done. No, this is very much all y'all gonna get. It's fairly new, so it's gonna do what it do. But look at her, y'all. Look at her, y'all. Let me get closer. Look at her, y'all. You see what I'm saying? Y'all could keep y'all edges and still wear wigs. That's like amazing. You know what I'm saying? Look at her. This is all edges. Look at her. That's a natural edge, y'all. I don't have to glue it down for you to see. You know what I'm saying? Like, what y'all think? Y'all like my new dude? All right, hey my gems, what is up? So I'm out. I was gonna go to Papacitos to get me some lunch, but I think I'm just gonna go by Cheddar's and get me a good old salad and an apple pie for a snack. I think that's what I'm gonna do because Rama, yeah, I don't feel like waiting on no meal at Papacitos, and I don't have time to study the menu before I go get my daughter. So I'm out in these streets. When I leave from over there, I'm gonna get my daughter, and then I have to go by Target because I just realized I don't have any bathroom cleaner. I thought I had like 7 bottles, you know. I used to have a lot. I think I threw a lot of that stuff away when I moved because I'm like, where is my bathroom cleaner? I had one, but it only had like half a bottle, and I don't use that already. My bathtub cleaner. So I'm gonna have to go to the store and get some more bathroom cleaner. And I'm waiting on my mop bucket to come. It ain't been delivered yet. It's just so much going on, y'all. But that's how life is, and we live it regardless, okay? And I was talking to Bay, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna just go to Papacitos and get me a little lunch. He told me, damn, you going everywhere without me, like you eating it up. By the time I get there, you gonna be in ate up Texas. I'm like, yes, baby, by the time you get here, I'm gonna be in ate up Texas, okay? Texas gonna be gone and done, honey. But yeah, y'all loving my hair. Y'all see it's starting to poof just a little bit, but not a lot. It still blends really good. So it is what it is on that. But yeah, y'all, I'm out here in these streets, and I'm finna just go and do what I gotta do today. I took the day off today. Monday starts back with me working, so I have my first consultation on Monday, so I'm really just like chilling. I might be chilling a little too much, but I'm finna get ready to be hit hard with a lot of consultations and a lot of orders because the shop was shut down. So it was on vacay mode. So now that I'm getting ready to open it back up, y'all finna see me like, yep, I'm on my way to the post office. I gotta get these orders out, you know, doing my consultations throughout the day. So I won't be able to give y'all that much footage. Because, you know, once I get my consultations, the days I give y'all footage is the days that I don't have consultations. So I do take certain days off where I don't have any consultations. And that's why you guys will get a lot of footage on certain days. But yeah, I'm finna get back to the job, y'all. Your girl got to get back to the coin. Back to the coin, back to going live. And I told y'all, once I move and get settled, I'm gonna be going live at least 3 days a week because it's the Sighren Speak show. So it's not like I just go live. It's the Sighren Speak show. So with the Sighren Speak show, you know, we talk and I come on, I talk about my topics and I talk about, you know, not only do I give you guys advice on what we're going through, you know, I told you I give you guys a lot of solutions on things we need to do. You guys have seen me talk about ways to decorate your house, to heal yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like if you have certain things in alignment at your house that can affect your finances, your health, your relationship. We're going to get back to talking about all those topics so that, you know, in 2026, everybody can make healthy choices and they can know, because a lot of us, we just don't know. That's what I realized. I don't get mad at people because I'm like, sometimes people just don't know. There was a time where I did not know. There was a time where I was using certain cleaning products. There was a time where my house, every room had a Bath and Body Works candle in it. You know, I didn't know about healthy candles and healthy scents and eye irritants and things that get into the nerves of the brain, causes a lot of hormone imbalance and stuff, a lot of things that are affecting our menstrual cycle, a lot of things that are affecting our uterus, our womb. And you wouldn't think a candle would do that, but a lot of us have fibroids I'm not gonna speak too much on here. Like I said, I'm gonna save it for the Sighren Speak show. So y'all make sure y'all tune in to your girl, okay? It's right here on this channel. It ain't like you gotta go nowhere, right? So yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun. I'm gonna be giving y'all a lot of information, a lot of education, you know, a lot of stuff like that, talking about things that are very critical to us, things that are very valuable to us. And I can't wait, y'all. I can't wait. So I might start tonight. I don't know. I'm kind of like Monday, but you know how that be when you be like, oh, put it off for Monday. Why put off for Monday what you could do today? I don't know. I don't know, but let me ponder on that, you know, get me something to eat, and then y'all will see if I actually do go live today. Okay, I gotta, you know, get my husband all excited because he be wanting to see me live, because remember, Bay is not here with me, so Bay will be able to see me live with y'all. So of course, that's just all the more meat on the plate, okay, as to why I do want to go live, because I want my husband to see me. You best believe he tunes in every time. He supports everything I do. So yeah, y'all. I might go live. I don't know. I'm gonna see. But anywho, let me get me something to eat. Once again, thank you, Texas. I love the energy. I love where I am. I heard about something happened on New Year's, some type of massive, you know, shooting or something that took place on New Year's. Condolences to those who lost their life. I heard it was some sort of Texas rapper. They may have lost their life as well, y'all. That's over there. Okay, that's over there. That's all I can say. That's over there. Yeah, I knew I shouldn't have told y'all about the apple pie. I have ordered that apple pie up here. I don't know how many times. They don't have it. Oh, we run out. It's only 12:30 in the afternoon. Why do y'all not have any more of the apple pies? Y'all, see, I told y'all about them apple pies, and now y'all going to eat them up. Now I can't get none. Okay? But I just got a Caesar salad and a piece of fish, child. That's all I got. I'm gonna just go back this way. Yeah, I'm gonna go in there because I was gonna go to TJ Maxx over here. I think it's a TJ Maxx over here, but I'm not. They got margaritas. What is this? I don't even know what this is. Tex-Mex. Why is these places so crowded? at 12 o'clock on a Friday. Like, is everybody, do y'all go out to eat for lunch? Is that what y'all doing in Texas? Y'all eat out? Y'all go to the restaurant? These restaurants are crowded. It is only 12:30 in the afternoon on a Friday. Why is nobody at work? Why is nobody at work? This Cheddar's to go. Okay. I'm gonna park in the Cheddar's to go. Ooh, 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 ooh. I seen 777, y'all. I saw that this morning already. So yeah, I'm gonna park in the to go, but it is crowded. She was like, ain't no more apple pies. I'm like, what? Y'all ain't got no more pickle legs neither. Y'all ain't got no more pig feet. Let me see, going in to go. So yeah. Oh, number 6. So yeah, I'm gonna go in there, get my salad, and just get that to go, and then just call it a day, because I really truly wanted an apple pie, but I need to eat more live foods. I said that that's a part of my agenda, you know, lifestyle change. Live foods is foods that come from, you know, nature. You know what I'm saying? So apple pie, you know, it don't come from nature. It's man-made. Potato chips, man-made. Cookies, Snickers, you know what I'm saying? I need to give my body energy, okay, so it can have the fuel that I need. Because even with me on the Stairmaster lately, y'all, I've been trying to do that Stairmaster. Girl, I ain't even gonna tell y'all, it kicked my arse after 3 minutes. I did 3 minutes. The first time I did like 5 minutes, but I think it was because I had fasted around that time. I was fresh off a fast. So, but I'm working, my goal is 5 minutes at first, and then I want to get up to like 15 minutes. No more than that. You don't really need to do no more than 15 minutes on the Stairmaster, y'all. And this is for those of us who are very seasoned, okay? Those of us who are of a certain age group or age bracket. You know, you don't want to beat yourself up with them weights. When you're young, it can help you to bulk up, but when you're older, it can do more damage than help. Okay, so lighter weights and using your own body weight is very, very, very powerful. You know what I'm saying? You want to work your legs out, lift your leg up, lay on your side and just do some leg lifts, honey. Listen, you don't need to have all that stuff around your ankles and all them extra weights and walking on your body. Y'all, that puts water, that puts fluid in between the bones. That's not good. But anywho, don't let Sighren go to preaching, okay? Y'all probably saying, Sighren, you should be over there looking like, y'all already seen how I look, okay? Y'all seen how I look, and how I maintain my body, my health. I'm still battling stuff, y'all, okay? I'm still going through things. I'm still battling things. Y'all see me in and out of the emergency room. You know, it's hard out here, y'all. And this food that we eat, and it just, unfortunately, it has no nutritional value. You know, so we got to find where the value is. It's like with the food having no nutritional value, and then you beating up your body with doing weights and stuff like that, heavy weights, you know, it's like, y'all, before you know it, you're gonna be hunched over by the time you're 40. Life is just not like, when you know you eating healthy, then you can probably afford to do, you know, heavy weights or heavy workouts and things of that nature. But when you're not, and when I say eating healthy, I mean you're eating food from nature. You're not eating Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, Burger King, you know, Popeyes. Listen, we ain't even gonna get on that. Y'all don't ever see me pulling up in none of them damn drive-thrus, honey. You know, I used to pull up in Chick-fil-A for a cup of ice. But I will do that, okay? That's my little habit, honey, you know, from time to time. But yeah, it's like when I say eating, I mean eating, actually eating, for real, eating good food, you know, plants and herbs and, you know, natural fish, not something that's made in a lab or something made on a computer. And they selling this fish now and these meats that are not real. They're just printed out and they're made in a lab. And, you know, for those of you who trying to eat that plant-based, listen, if you're going to eat meat, eat meat. If you're not going to eat meat, don't eat meat. Don't be going out against some damn plant-based meat. That's the dumbest I've ever heard. Plant-based, which means it's made in a plant, a factory. It doesn't mean it comes from plants. Don't let them play on your top with them words. It does not mean it comes from plants. There's no meat that comes from plants, y'all. Plant-based, meaning they make it in a factory. Okay, from a bunch of weird stuff that should be in the walls, and that's in clay, and that's in paint, and that's in, you know, stuff to build houses with. That's making up of that. So don't let them play on you like that, y'all. Okay? I'm telling you, Sighren gonna keep you. This is why Sighren is, I don't mind staying. One thing I can always tell you is my silence is heard more than a lot of people's screams. Okay? My silence is very loud. When I speak, the little bit that I do come out and speak, trust me, it goes louder than people who talk all the time. So when I come on here and I talk to y'all, do your research, because I'm doing mine. Do your research. That's all I say. If y'all going to get out here and influence people, for those of you who are influencers or content creators or whatever, influence people to live, not to die. Influence people with all this viral stuff, y'all. Y'all got to stop that. These viral dances and y'all, those are allegedly, those could be rituals. Rituals to channel energies in your life. Because somebody like me could get on here and say something like this. It won't go viral. They will stop that in its tracks. Dead in its tracks. But when you get on here and you promote low vibrational stuff, of course, and you say you love your people, get on there and promote stuff that can help them, that can uplift them, that can heal them, not kill them. Okay? For real, y'all got to look deeper into this. And this is content creators and influencers, because y'all have a responsibility. You could choose either side of that damn contract, to do right by the world or to do wrong by the world and accept money and accept all of that material stuff. Full of material stuff, but empty on the inside. You know what I'm saying? That's the stuff that I don't respect about content creators and influencers and stuff like that. What are you influencing people to do? But that's neither here nor there. We're going to go inside of Cheddar's and we're going to have a nice salad. Okay, some healthy food, some food that should have energy. I don't know for sure, but that's why I say the farmers market is going to open up tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm actually going to go be able to get some food, some things that people actually grow from the earth. Okay, eating some stuff from the earth, right? That's the best medicine. The herbs, the plants, the flowers. Flowers are very healing. Okay, very healing. Just take a few, y'all. Get y'all some real herbs. Stop going out there buying them teas off the shelf that you don't know what's in it. Because I'm telling you, a lot of times they say crushed rodents were in it. Crushed bugs. If you don't believe me, look it up. Okay? I don't bring fear. I bring truth. If this triggers you and make you fearful, click off right now, because it's not for you. You're not ready for this type of knowledge. Okay? But y'all out here who want to make a change, you want to make a lifestyle change for real, don't talk about it. Be about it. Paid. Y'all look at Cheddar. Cheddar's doing some things, honey. Okay. I done paid, so I'm finna get ready. I'm gonna go back out to the truck. And wait out there. She said she'll bring it to me. So, let's go. Let's see. Oh, that looks good, y'all. We got our salads, okay? And we got our salmon. What is that? Child, what they done put the salmon? Oh, child, they put it on some rice. Lord Jesus. And I got some dressing. Okay, that should be enough. So, yeah, we got our food. I'm not going to eat that rice, but let's go. Happy rising, my gems. What is up, y'all? Today, I'm getting ready to go to the farmer's market. I told you guys that they have a farmer's market over here. It opens up at 9. It's like about 8 something. I don't know. And I'm getting ready to go. So it's not that cold out there. It's a little nippy, but you know, I'm just putting on some clothes to make sure, okay, that I am not cold, but I'm not hot. So yeah, I am also gonna make some watermelon because I want some fresh fruits. Okay, this is the watermelon water. Y'all know, have me a nice cup of this for breakfast. That salad that I had from Cheddar's yesterday, 5. Okay, when I say I want another one, I want another one, and another one, like Diddy, and another one. What else did you say that, right? This watermelon juice is so good. All right, so let me finish up in here, y'all, and then I'm gonna see y'all in a little bit when I get over there. All right, y'all. So we are at the farmers market. It is rather early. They just now starting, so I don't know who's all set up, but I'm gonna definitely go by and see. So I'm gonna take y'all in, y'all. This is the farmers market. We're gonna get some fresh fruit, vegetables, homegrown stuff, and I'm gonna see what else they got. So let's go ahead and get into it.
He says he likes it, he gets excited, and when I wear my candy pants, he wants to bite it. He hears the siren, but he's no psychic. I tell him what it is I want, he goes and buys it. Siren, you're the one, with the moon and sun, loving on the run, can't hide it, I want you to stay with me. Been there since day one, like the roots were strong, guiding lights along, heard the call, I'm on it, don't ever leave. I love who we are, oh baby, I love who we are. I love the way he pays, can't get enough, sports me up when I'm rocking my candy pants. He loves the way I slay, can't get enough, keeps him up when I'm rocking my candy pants. Come around my Milky Way, guarantee you'll wanna stay. Got a feeling I ain't wanna pay, a new bag is on the way. My Skittles got you oozing, need a lesson, I got schooling. Make a right, that's where they do it. Hold up, you think you're fooling? Need a lot of energy, if you wanna come into me. Love reaching infinity, candy pants put you in a dream. I'll put you on, but it'll cost ya. Rev your engine up, I lost ya, cause I'm in my zone. My candy's rocking, way above your dome.
All right, y'all, and we are leaving the farmers market. It was a lovely experience. I got so much stuff, you guys. I got a whole other bag of goodies, some purple carrots. Oh, like for real? My salad gonna be fat. Yes, I'm so excited. So I'm gonna show y'all the things that I'm gonna make when I get to it. Okay, let me get to this truck, y'all. I'll be back. All right, my gems. So just do a little quick haul. The other stuff, it's a lot of stuff. I might have to do this at home. I got a bucket of cucumbers, and this is what cucumbers are supposed to look like. Okay, this is what the real good cucumbers look like. It's a bucket of them. You got it. I got it for like $6, and I got like about maybe 9 of them. I got me some red bell peppers. Okay, I'm gonna be eating some red bell peppers, and I got some purple carrots, real purple carrots, y'all. And this bag here, y'all, it's just these carrots I got from them are regular carrots. I don't wanna. He just was putting everything here, y'all. He gave me garlic. Okay, he gave me a free potato. I got a free bush of broccoli. Let me see if I can open it. It was a very nice experience. The people were not too pushy, because you know sometimes people can be so pushy. I would recommend, if you go to a farmer's market, to take cash. You know what I'm saying? I did Apple Pay. All right, so I finally got that open. All right, so nothing comes in like a bag, y'all. We're talking all fresh, okay? The potato, okay, he gave me a bushel of broccoli, y'all. I got quite a bit of garlic. I didn't even know he threw all that in here. Okay, all this fresh garlic, y'all. I got the green bell pepper. I got some arugula. This is arugula for my salads. Let me see what else I got. I got some carrots. Now he got the big carrots. I got sweet potato, because I'm gonna bake one of these for dinner. Sweet potato. I got, oh, that's more some carrots from him, some regular carrots, some orange carrots, and I got a bushel of spinach. Okay, so yeah, I don't want to pull all this out, y'all, because this is just like, oh my word. But I am so excited to eat healthy, you guys. Really making more powerful choices when it comes to the food that you eat. When you want energy, you have to consume energy. We have no energy because we're eating food that has no energy whatsoever. They also have different tinctures and stuff and ointments. I did get this one right here. Now listen, the people who sell the tinctures and the ointments, try. One of the tinctures I was asking about, she said it was $110. So I'm like, oh, yeah, okay. This was one that I got right here. This one is magnesium and herbs, okay? But it is based in magnesium. You guys, you can look up the properties for magnesium. Trust, majority of us are deficient in magnesium. Okay, because you can barely find it in anything that we have. So this is good for like aches. This is good for pains. If you have sciatic nerve issue, if you have, instead of taking, this is a great substitute, okay, or an alternative, okay, to any type of medication that you're taking for pain or inflammation. So this one is magnesium and herbs. I don't know what all type of herbs. This was $30, y'all. Okay, this right here, this little jar. So you can take and you can rub this on areas that you experience a lot of inflammation and or pain, and just generally to replace magnesium back in the body, because the pores are going to open up and whatever lotions and stuff you put on is going to seep back into your bloodstream. That's why I say we got to be careful what lotions we use. Okay. Ooh. All right, y'all, so we are back from the farmer's market. We're back in the house, okay? And yes, I did change, so never mind my outfit. But let's see what we got. Hold on. Let's see what we got. All right, and I'm actually running some water, y'all. Okay, I'm actually running some water. So I can rinse this stuff out. So I'm gonna get ready to clean it and rinse it out. So I'm running some water for that part right there. All right, so we're gonna clean these. We're gonna let them soak first. So I got water. I'm also gonna add to that water some salt, and I'm also gonna add some baking soda, and I'm also gonna add vinegar. Y'all know how we do. Okay, we're gonna cut off what needs to be cut off. And put that in the trash, and that's this part right here. So I'm gonna cut these carrots with these kitchen shears, period. All right, so this is gonna go to le garbage. What else? I'm gonna, all of this, just in case they have any like pesticides on it. I don't know if I'm gonna eat this broccoli, I might. Okay, because I did read that broccoli wasn't good for my blood type. So this is the spinach, okay? I'm actually gonna cut this as well, okay, because that's too long right there. We're gonna kind of cut it. You know, you gotta do it how you do collard greens, you see? Y'all, they gave me so much more than what I wanted. I'm not gonna soak the garlic though. I'm gonna use that probably for oil. I'm gonna make me an oil and use some of that garlic for that. So yeah, this one here, I'm not gonna put in that water right there. I'm gonna make a separate water for this spinach, y'all. All right, so what I'm gonna do is put this spinach, this is how much I got. I'm gonna put this spinach in a Ziploc bag, okay? I'm actually gonna put it in here with this arugula. Okay. Marry the two because that'll be my salads, okay? So let me make sure this everything. I got red bell peppers from a different one. And I got all of these cucumbers, y'all. This is what your cucumber should look like. Okay? So I'm putting everything in the sink. A nice sink full of water. Now we're gonna put salt. All right, let me bring y'all a little bit closer. Okay? So y'all. All right, y'all. So now we're going to clean these, okay? We have our sink full of water. To that, we're gonna add our salt, okay? Down, up, and through, because salt is gonna remove a lot of those impurities. You don't have to use too much, y'all. I am very heavy-handed, yes I am. Okay? And then we're gonna add the baking soda. Okay, I got my spoon in here because I usually use this. So we're gonna add the baking soda. And like I said, you don't have to add too much, but I am very heavy-handed with this stuff. And then we're gonna add the vinegar. It's gonna start to bubble. Okay, you see that? And then you just go in, y'all, and you just do this. Now you're gonna go in and you're gonna clean everything, okay? So just go in and rub it off, scrub it down, you know, let that concoction get up in there, okay? It's kind of like you're washing dishes, but instead of washing dishes, you're washing off any type of pesticides, any sprays, okay? Sometimes, you know, you have the fog from the sky that falls down on the ground, you know what I'm saying? And you don't know what's up in that fog, okay? You don't know what's up in that fog, y'all. So just go in and when you hear it, you hear it? You hear that? That's when you know you got all of that stuff off of it, okay? You want it to sound squeaky clean. You hear that? That's what you want to hear. That's when you know that vinegar got all that stuff off of there. You want all your cucumbers sounding and feeling like this. Right here at the grocery store would have been way more, okay? I'm telling you now. I paid $25 for all this, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You could go in the grocery store and buy 2 bell peppers and pay $3.99 each. As a matter of fact, the bell peppers I used to buy was $4.99 each. Okay, that's just 2 bell peppers. So I'm just gonna go in with my shredder and I'm gonna, you know, shred it, grate it, shall I say, grate it into a nice little, kind of like a coleslaw, you know what I'm saying? Add a little bit of whatchamacallit to it, and then I'm gonna have my tuna. Y'all see I got my pot on the stove. I'm boiling some some eggs. My goal is to wean myself off of meats, okay? I'm gonna first start with red meats. So no red meats at this point. I've done this before, and when I did get off of red meats, I did notice a change in my body, in my health, you know, but I was a lot younger. I was in my mid-40s at that time. So, you know, I stayed off of red meat for like maybe 2 years, if I'm not mistaken. I just started back eating red meats in probably 2023, maybe 2022. Probably, I don't know, maybe a little bit. Yeah, probably maybe 2020, because I think 2016, 17, 18, it was no red meats for me. I just got back on red meats like 2020, I think, up in there. It's beyond what we gotta do. It's really what we need to do. You know, if you got kids, you know, regardless of how old your kids are, if you got grandkids and you want to be here for them, y'all, those of us who are of age, listen. And those of you who are younger, meaning you're under 40, you know what I'm saying? You want to start making these changes now. Because if I could have made these changes when 20 years ago, I would have. I always tell my daughters, if I would have had this knowledge when I was y'all age, you know, I can't imagine how my frequency would be. You know, but, you know, it takes a while to break kids off of foods, you know what I'm saying? But at least they know. One thing I can say is I educated my kids on what to eat, what not to eat. They already know. I send them food lists for our blood type and everything. They know their blood type. You know what I'm saying? My kids know that. So their decision is their decision. They still want to go to Chick-fil-A, Wingstop. They still eat Chipotle, okay? They still do that, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, they still do that. But one thing I can say as a mother is that I did educate them. I gave them the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to think, do I want to put these fruits up in this basket? I'm gonna dry them off first. Hold up. All right, I'm gonna dry them off. Sit them on top of this paper towel. I'm trying to see, do I want to put them in a container? Where I want to put them at? What's going on? Something popping up on my phone. So we're going to dry them, okay? Rinse them off, get all that good stuff off, okay? Let it dry, honey. And I can't wait. All you got to do is, what I'm going to do is bake this baked potato, baby. And just have me a nice baked potato for dinner, you know? So let me rinse out this sink, clean out this sink, y'all. And yeah, so I gave you guys all the knowledge, like I said. You can find organic, you know, anywhere. I'm grateful that I found this place. She said that they have them in Houston. They have them in, I think Missouri City. They have them in the Woodlands. They have them in Spring. They have them in, damn, it was another part she said. I don't know if she said Humble. But yeah, downtown Houston. So, you know, they do have them, y'all. So you can, if you're in Houston or if you're in Texas, you can see where they have these local farmers markets, you know, in your area or near your area. I say it's worth the drive, you know what I'm saying, to do this type of stuff. Let me clean this up. I say it's worth the drive, honey. You know, get to it if you can, honey. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. Anywho, I'm gonna make my lunch or my dinner. I don't know if I'm gonna have this for dinner. I think I'm gonna go walk the trail right now. So I gotta get my life together because next week it's back to work for me, y'all. I got my consultation, my first back to work consultation on Monday. All right, y'all. So we're gonna start to grate our salad. Okay, so let me cut the ends off of this. Okay, cut just a little bit of this skin off, y'all. And I do have a peeler, but I just don't feel like using it. Okay, I'm just gonna cut a little bit of this skin off. So I'm gonna grate this salad, and I'm gonna eat it with a little bit of tuna. And I'm just gonna grate this. And you gotta be kind of careful with this, y'all, because this thing here is strong, okay? And it looks easy, but it ain't. This is gonna be a lot because this is a big carrot. So, see that? That's what we got. Now we're gonna do, I have 2 purple carrots because they are rather small. Let me move that over a little bit. They are rather small. So, we're still gonna use them though. Okay. Cut off just a little bit of that skin, honey. And then we're gonna grate this one, okay? And I love the colors. All right. Move that out the way. Period. We have the cucumber. I'm gonna put some of that on there. I don't know if I wanna grate this cucumber because, you know, it's like when you grate a cucumber, because of those, the middle part, it can be a little sensitive. It don't grate the way I would like for it to. So I don't know. I tried just for the sake of the gram, y'all, for y'all. Y'all, this is crazy with those seeds. So you see, it comes out a little mushy, which is not bad, okay? But I would prefer it, you know. And this is what live eating, you guys, okay? We can stir it up. This is what live eating is, okay? Like, or you're eating food that has energy. This gives you more energy than a Chick-fil-A, okay? Whether the chicken is baked, you know, grilled or fried, you know what I'm saying? This gives you more energy than a Chipotle bowl, you know? So that's what it looks like so far. And like I said, we're gonna put our dressing on there. So let's cut up a little bit of this bell pepper. Okay, cutting up that red bell pepper on top. Okay, now y'all, this is very new for me because y'all know I don't eat peppers. Onions, peppers, I don't ever eat that. You know, I cook with them, but I don't ever eat them. So trying to eat them raw, we gonna see. That's a good carrot right there. Okay. That's a good carrot. All right. So, go ahead and clean that off. I showed y'all the 365 dressing, okay, that I got from Whole Foods. The I think it's the Italian vinaigrette. Hold on, let me show y'all. This is fire, okay? Good, 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 you know. This is a salad, y'all. This is a salad. So let's wrap it up, Okay, this is how you put energy back into your body. Okay, giving it the minerals that come from earth, that come from God. Okay, we got to stop giving it Chick-fil-A thinking we eating healthy because we eating some Chick-fil-A, grilled Chick-fil-A. Y'all, it's not enough chickens in the world, first of all, for that to be real chicken. Do your research. Okay, allegedly. Do your research. I got my salad and my greedy butt got my tuna. All right, so let's go ahead and put this on top. And y'all, I am a very heavy salad dressing person. So I love a lot of dressing on my salad. So let's go in and let's see, y'all. Oh my God. Let's see. All right. This is good. Even with the red bell pepper, oh my word. Y'all, I've never eaten red bell peppers like this. This is my first time. This is good. Now I like to take my tuna and put it on a piece of egg white. Okay. Y'all, I can eat this every day. This is so fire. Like seriously, oh my word. So let me go ahead and finish this. Because you gotta eat a lot. When you start eating like this, remember this becomes energy for the body. And your body doesn't store it as fat because it uses it as energy. It's like, oh, okay, I got a whole bunch of energy. I don't have to store it as fat because I don't know what to do with it. So your body is going to use this and it's going to speed up your metabolism. So that's why people who eat healthy like this, they eat more than people who don't, okay? Because your body can burn all of this off. It's not going to store any of this as fat, okay? So L wants to grow on y'all. And shout out to me eating bell peppers raw.
Where all my gems at?